player receives advice about the refining of his game.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Clark.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting. Right
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Working for the punch out and the offering on its tailor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Nick Whitgren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Rogers gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Drew Steckenrider records the save, his first. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Terry Hickman out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, He's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Steve Cook. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. Cook leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Asuaje, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Asuaje.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Cook. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
1-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready once again, Christian Villanueva. It was a walk in his last trip.
Christian Villanueva.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter, first baseman, Ryan Anderson.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Looking at his career totals, Perez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Cook over at second. Anderson is over at first with 1 away. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. East over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. A play at the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Carlos Asuaje.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Anderson.
1-2 now. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now for the Marlins, Hernan Perez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Kirby Yates trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Kirby Yates.
Lewis Brinson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. The 1-1 pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. home.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The San Diego Padres used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Terry Hickman earns his first win of the season. Kirby Yates records 4 outs on his